In the top stories, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew leads a media tour of government development projects. Minister Clark says the extradition bill will strengthen St. Kitts and Nevis' response to cross-border crime, and a structural assessment is underway for the Sandy Point Community Centre. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
It's that time again. Kittitian Superstar is back, and we are looking for our 2026 contestants. This year, there are more prizes and more surprises. If you think you've got what it takes to be our next superstar, just upload a video of yourself performing any song to your social media with the hashtag KSS2026, or you can WhatsApp that video to 668-4647. That's 668-4647. Submissions are open right now.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew and members of the federal cabinet are leading representatives of the media on a tour of key government capital and national development projects across St. Kitts. The tour is providing journalists with an opportunity to view projects that are under construction, undergoing rehabilitation, or already contributing to the delivery of public services. Media representatives are receiving updates on project progress, timelines, financing, employment opportunities, and the expected benefits for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. The initiative forms part of the government's effort to promote transparency, accountability, and keep citizens informed about major national investments. In other news, Senator the Honourable Dr. Gerald Clark says the Extradition Amendment Bill 2026 will strengthen St. Kitts and Nevis' ability to respond to cross-border crime while maintaining constitutional safeguards. The bill was debated during the July 30th sitting of the National Assembly, where Senator Dr. Clark explained that the amendments are aimed at modernizing the Federation's legal framework and improving international cooperation. Senator Dr. Clark said the legislation will help keep St. Kitts and Nevis meet its international obligations while ensuring that extradition decisions remain under the authority of the courts. Also in local news, a structural assessment is underway at the Sandy Point Community Centre as authorities work to determine the extent of the damage and the best way forward for the facility. Minister of State responsible for social development, the Honourable Iseline Phillip, provided an update during Thursday's sitting of the National Assembly, explaining that the building requires significant work following years of neglect. The Sandy Point Community Centre is currently undergoing a comprehensive structural assessment to determine whether the facility can be repaired and renovated or if if more extensive action will be required. The Honorable Senator Iseline Phillips said an initial review by the Public Works Department identified concerns with the structural integrity of the building. She explained that cracks were observed extending from the walls to the ceiling, prompting the need for a detailed assessment before any rehabilitation work begins. The minister said the community center has been in need of attention for some time and emphasized the importance of restoring the facility for the people of Sandy Point. Authorities are now awaiting the completion of the structural assessment report, which will guide the next steps for the building's future use. After the break, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew reaffirms his government's commitment to accountability in public office, and Star of the Seas brings thousands of visitors to Port Zante. We'll have the details after this.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts, we spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, Comunidad Latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA Blue Tag specials.
Running July 23rd to August 5th.
Essential everyday barbecue sauces are just $7.99. Langer's cranberry juices, $11.99. IGA or essential everyday frozen waffles, $11.99. Kellogg's Special K cereals, $19.99. Juicy Juice box juices, $13.99. Arm & Hammer liquid laundry detergent, $39.99.
And now our value deals. Nature Valley granola bars, $12.99. Quaker Oat regular and quick, $19.99. Act 2 microwave popcorn, $7.99. Wishbone salad dressing, $12.99. Essential everyday dish detergent, $8.99. The Colgate toothbrush, $4.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Hey, shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice, nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. All yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice, nice, nice.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is reaffirming his administration's commitment to good governance, transparency, and accountability. Addressing the National Assembly, the Prime Minister highlighted the implementation of the Integrity in Public Life legislation, which requires public officials to declare their financial affairs. Dr. Drew said the legislation provides a framework to ensure those entrusted with public office remain accountable to the people they serve. He added that politicians must be held to high standards and that public resources must be protected. The Prime Minister said his administration will continue focusing on strengthening democratic institutions and promoting integrity in public service. Port Zante in Basture was filled with activity as thousands of visitors arrived aboard the Star of the Seas. Passengers explored the capital city, visiting local businesses and taking in the culture and heritage of St. Kitts. Others took part in guided island tours, experiencing the destination's historic sites, natural landscapes, and tourism offerings. The arrival added to the vibrant atmosphere at Port Zante as the island continues to welcome visitors from around the world. Coming up in regional news, Belize has received its very first transfers under a newly implemented Safe Third Country agreement aimed at managing regional migration flows. And the Antigua and Barbuda Coast Guard has officially suspended its search and rescue operation for 3 local fishermen missing at sea. The details in a moment.
You loved the savings before, now we're doubling everything. It's the SL Horsefits Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store Double Cash Back Magic event.
Feel the magic everywhere.
Double the deals, double the savings, double the magic. Get free groceries, just double it. That means double cash back, double the free groceries, double the savings, double the magic, double the excitement across the entire store. Upgrade your living room, refresh your bedroom, transform your dining space, grab new appliances, and save bigger than ever before. Why settle for free groceries when you can double it? It's your chance to shop smarter, save bigger, and reward your family double. Visit SL Horsefits Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store now before it's over. Double the deals, double the free groceries, double the magic, double the cash back.
Cashback magic is here.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
It's that time again. Kittitian Superstar is back, and we are looking for our 2026 contestants. This year, there are more prizes and more surprises. If you think you've got what it takes to be our next superstar, just upload a video of yourself performing any song to your social media with the hashtag KSS2026. Or you can WhatsApp that video to 668-4647. That's 668-4647. Submissions are open right now.
In regional news, Belize has received its first group of individuals transferred under its Safe Third Country agreement with the United States. The government of Belize says 8 individuals were transferred to the country in July under the agreement, which allows eligible third country nationals seeking protection to be considered for transfer on a case-by-case basis. Authorities say all required reviews and clearances were completed before the transfers to ensure compliance with national and international requirements. The government of Belize says it will continue implementing the agreement in accordance with domestic law and its international obligations. In other regional news, the Antigua and Barbuda Defense Force Coast Guard has suspended its active search for 3 fishermen who have been missing for nearly 2 weeks. The men, identified as Raul Martin, Gregory Questelas, and Cleofoster Jarvis, were last seen on July 16th aboard the fishing vessel Lady Medetia and were expected to return 2 days later. Acting Commanding Officer of the Coast Guard, Captain Vaughn Simons, said the search was suspended after authorities found no new information to identify a possible location of the men. Search and rescue efforts included support from regional partners, including the St. Kitts Coast Guard and the Antigua and Barbuda Search and Rescue Team. The Coast Guard says the search could resume if investigators receive credible new information about the fishermen's last known location. Ahead in international news, Spain has deployed troops to its North African territory of Ceuta after thousands of migrants crossed from Morocco in a major border surge, and at least 25 people have been killed and dozens more injured after a passenger bus overturned on a major highway in Algeria. The news continues in a moment.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
In international news, Spain has deployed military forces to its North African territory of Ceuta after thousands of migrants crossed from Morocco in a major border surge. Ceuta's president says about 60,000 people arrived in the territory within 24 hours, while Spain's Interior Ministry put the number lower at around 50,000. Authorities say at least 43 people died during the crossing, while more than 25,000 migrants have since returned to Morocco. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez described the situation as an attack and said those who entered illegally would be returned to Morocco. The European Union has called for the situation to stop immediately, as Ceuta and Melilla remain the European Union's only land borders with Africa. In other international news, at least 25 people have been killed and dozens more injured after a passenger bus overturned in Algeria. The crash occurred near the coastal town of Bermedez, east of the capital, Algiers. Algeria's Civil Protection Department says the cause of the crash remains unknown, while those injured have been taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. Algerian Prime Minister Sifi Griab visited the scene and spoke with emergency service workers following the incident. Road safety authorities say thousands of people are killed each year in traffic accidents across Algeria. Up next in sports, FIFA's president faces growing opposition over a proposed investment plan, and Chelsea has been fined £10 million over historic rule breaches. Stay tuned for details.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
In sports, FIFA President Gianni Infantino is facing growing pressure over a proposal to allow private investors to buy stakes in FIFA competitions. The latest criticism came from FIFA's chief operating officer, who said the plan was the project of one person and called on football leaders to reconsider its direction. The Asian Football Confederation has joined UEFA and CONCACAF in opposing the proposal, saying it lacks broad support and could undermine the unity of world football. The controversy deepened after a senior FIFA advisor resigned, describing the plan as a bad deal for the sport. The proposal would create a commercial subsidiary to manage FIFA's major tournaments while allowing minority investment from private companies. In other sporting news, Chelsea has been fined £10 million and handed a suspended two-window transfer ban after admitting to 74 historic breaches of Football Association regulations involving agents, intermediaries, and third-party investment in players. The violations date back to the era of former owner Roman Abramovich and were discovered by the club's current owners after they took over in 2022. Chelsea self-reported the breaches to the football authorities and cooperated with the investigation. An independent appeal board replaced an earlier suspended 6-point deduction with a suspended two-window transfer ban. The Football Association said the £10 million fine will be invested in grassroots football. Chelsea said the decision brings all regulatory proceedings related to the historic matters to a close. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew leads a media tour of government development projects. Minister Clark says the extradition bill will strengthen St. Kitts and Nevis' response to cross-border crime. And a structural assessment is underway for the Sandy Point Community Center. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.